Alright, welcome back. Now, as you guys have requested, it is time to compare the T-72A with the ZTZ96 main battle tank. I would say the comparison will be very close. Both are actually very good vehicles. I enjoyed driving both of them. And let's start with the T-72A. Now, it has a 125mm main gun. It is very maneuverable. Top speed 60 km/h. Well, I say quite maneuverable, and then there's the reverse speed, 4 km/h. That's I would say the largest drawback on the T-72 is the reverse speed. 4 km/h in top tier, yikes. Yeah, that's basically the thing that I have a problem with this vehicle. It's the reverse speed, but the other stats are good. Very good frontal armor, very small lower frontal, low front plate, which means that the weak spot is actually quite difficult to to aim for. The ZTZ96 is also fairly fast, has the same caliber. However, the average penetration is higher, 480mm compared to 440 on the T-72A. Has a better reverse speed, much more usable at least, and the armor has composite armor, but it has quite a big lower front plate, which means you can actually get ammo racked quite easily, since both the T-72A and the ZTZ96 have a autoloader which is located below the turret. The difference is that the low profile of the T-72 makes it much more harder to aim for the ammo, while over here on this vehicle it's actually quite easy to hit the lower front plate, and it is actually quite easy to detonate the ammo on the ZTC. But let's start with the Pancake T-72A. Now, I call it Pancake. They're very low profile. They're actually very small tanks when you look at them. They're very small tanks. Freak, remember, on the T-72A, the loader has been replaced with an autoloader. And, well, let's see what action I get today with the T-72. Now, armor-wise, this thing actually has a very tough turret. Both the ZTZ96 and the T-72A have the tough turret part, which is honestly very nice to have. Hold down positions are going to be enjoyable with both vehicles. The only drawback again on the ZTZ is the lower front plate, which can be penetrated quite easily, and you can also experience fuel detonation. Same thing can happen on the T-72. But survivability wise, because of the hull design and because of the way the internal modules are located, I would say the T-72 definitely has a higher chance to survive a impact. However, one thing worth noting, the autoloader on both is a big vulnerability. If you get hit in autoloader, boom, there goes the turret. That's just how it is on these vehicles. So that's the most vulnerable part on the more modern tanks that we have received in the game. One hit in the autoloader, boom, there goes the turret. On the ZTZ and on the T-72. The only difference being that, it's much more difficult to nail the autoloader from the front. If you're hiding the lower plate like I am in this case, yeah, it's definitely difficult to hit a weak spot. Not impossible though, but much more difficult. And I really wish that I could select what maps I want to play, because at the end of the day, the vehicles will perform differently in different scenarios. In this case, this is just a fantastic position for the T-72. Unless there is a Tau-2B flying to my face, that's going to definitely be the end of this vehicle. Tau-2B and top-down attack APGMs will definitely put an end to this vehicle, since the top armor isn't that good. The ZTZ does handle top-down APGMs better than the T-72, that's for sure, from my personal experience. So that's, I guess, one more little advantage that the ZTZ has over the T-72, but at the same time, as we can see, if we compare the hull and overall armor and stuff, they both have their unique attributes to them. That was a how many vehicles did I just destroy there with the Revenge Bomber? 4. Yeah, and you can see the fantastic reverse speed on the T-72. Now I usually mind the slow reverse, but at the same time we are in top tier, and every single top tier vehicle, I quite literally think every single top tier vehicle in the game at the moment has a better reverse speed than the T-72A. And from what I've been told and from what I've seen, the T-90, the future tanks that will be added, the T-95 and vehicles like that all share the same reverse speed. And that is honestly very I don't want to say funny, because I'm fairly sure you could, if they really want to make the reverse on these vehicles better, I feel like they can do that if they want to. I understand that the vehicle is small, and who knows, maybe there is, you know, some limit to the engineering on the T-72. I mean, this vehicle, when was the T-72 originally launched? 1960 or 1970, I forgot really. But I'm fairly sure if a Leopard A1A1 can have 30 km/h reverse, I'm fairly sure this vehicle could have better reverse, but I am no tank engineer, I have no idea what I'm talking about probably, so... Still, it's very funny in War Thunder, because the reverse speed is very important, and reverse speed actually gets your tank out of trouble in a lot of scenarios, and the T-72's reverse speed will definitely not get you out of trouble. And that's pretty much the only thing I can complain about on this vehicle. Everything else, it's really good. And just like that, 9 destroyed vehicles in this battle. Not bad. Not bad. Anyway, let's go to the ZTZ96 and let's see how that monster will perform. So, as I mentioned before, the ZTZ96 has composite armor, has a much larger lower front plate, which means that if you get hit there, yeah, probably the shell will go through. Upper plate is very solid, and upper plate can actually bounce shell. This was actually the best armored top tier vehicle before the T-72 was released. It still is really good, still is very fast. It has a much faster turret. The turret rotation speed is amazing on this vehicle, much better than the turret reverse speed, than the turret rotation speed on the T-72. The reverse is not the fastest, but honestly 10 km/h, 9 km/h is much better than 4 km/h. 4 km/h is walking pace, basically. So, yeah. In that regard, I would have to say maneuverability-wise, while the top speed is about the same, 3 km/h difference is not that much at the end of the day. It is going to be about the same top speed on both of the vehicles. But maneuverability-wise, yeah, I think ZTZ96 has the better maneuverability. Having a faster rotating turret is also important, since you can look at the enemy before the enemy looks at you. In that case, flanking and stuff like that will definitely be much more enjoyable with the ZTZ96. And also that compared with the extra penetration you get with the shell type, you get both APFSDS, heat and high explosive on all the T-72 and on the ZTZ96. On all of their guns you get the same ammo, so ammo options is not a big problem. I actually thought that the T-72 will get a ATGM, but it didn't. Which is okay, I guess. It doesn't have to get a ATGM. Probably a more modernized version of the T-72 will get a ATGM. Let me just quickly look something up here. The reverse speed on... Yeah. Actually, in the PC version of the game, what is the reverse speed of the vehicle? I can't find it anywhere. Oh my god, okay. I used the wrong tank. 15 kilometers. Okay, okay. Okay, what I said earlier about the reverse speed on the T90, I believe. I just checked the PC War Thunder, and the reverse speed on the T90 on the PC version of the game is apparently 15 km/h. So, okay, I guess the bad reverse speed will be changed in the... well, with the more, I guess, upgrade version of the vehicle when the T90 is released. Okay. That's actually a good thing, finally. So I guess the reverse speed on the T90 in War Thunder will be better. That's gonna be pretty lovely. Okay, my worries are now pretty much gone. I think I'll be enjoying those vehicles when they're added. We will see. Still a long way until we see the T90 in the game, but we can expect that they will replicate the PC version. That they will replicate the PC stats of the vehicle. For destroyed vehicles so far with the ZTZ, been a pretty chill battle so far. Oh, that's a Merkava, and I just barely missed the ammo on the Merkava. Am I shooting at the wall or am I shooting at the tank at this moment? I don't even know. Yep, that's a wall, I think. Yep, that's a wall. The Merkava is hidden behind the wall. Oh well, let's see if I manage to do something. But in general, which one of the two vehicles I would prefer? Honestly, I do like both, and this is one of the rare occasions where I'm actually 50-50 on both. I do like the T-72A, I do like the ZTZ96. Both are unique in their own way, and both will, work about the same, I would say. If you prefer a more agile vehicle with a more usable reverse speed, then the ZTZ96 is definitely the vehicle that... Wait a second, where did my shell go? Oh, there we go, that's just lag. Anyway, if you prefer a more maneuverable vehicle, a tank with a better reverse speed, definitely the ZTZ. If you prefer a more armored, low-profile, small vehicle that's difficult to hit, difficult to overall aim for weak spots, then the T-72A will definitely work. But at the same time, this is a rank 18 vehicle. The ZTZ is a rank 17. The T-72 is a rank 18. So you will probably have to go and get the T-72 regardless. But it's important to know that the vehicle will be pretty fun to use. In this case, it's almost the same as with the Merkava versus Leopard L44. The Merkava appears to be not the better gun, but the better armor. And I think it's the same thing with the ZTZ96 versus the T-72A. The T-72A definitely has the better armor, while the ZTZ96 has the better gun and maneuverability. But do tell me in the comments down below what you think about the two vehicles, and well, do tell me what you think about the reverse speed on the T-72. Do you enjoy the reverse speed on this vehicle, or is it bad? Do tell me down in the comments below. But with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. If you would like to support me, feel free to like and subscribe. And with that being said, stay safe, and as always, I'll see you next time.